What's up, guys? This is dlperrio. Today we're at the final table of a $10 45-man sit and go on full tilt poker. I got a decent stack in both the tournaments. I'm also in a third one right now. If I bust out on one of these, I'll bring it down. Hopefully, I can make the final table on this one too. 6-4. Probably gonna be folding that. Look at the payout structure. Top 6 get paid. 171 for first. Three, 4, nothing. Just gonna be check folding that. Actually got a walk with the 6-4 hand, which is always nice. Gonna fold. I'm not gonna be defending against a under the gun raise, ace-9. I might defend against Swelly Belly or Boney AA, or probably even Tristan, but not against an under the gun raise or an early position raise. We got Queen on the other table. Go ahead and bring this down since nothing too exciting is happening on the other tables. If I get shoved on here, I will be calling. I just can't see myself getting away from that. King-9 suited early position. Not gonna play that. Queen-2 on the button. I don't know if I'll raise here if it folds to me. I've been stealing quite a few blinds from these guys already. Sooner or later they're going to play back at me. But we'll go ahead and try it. It's just after I've stole someone's blinds 2-3 times in a row, I start to ease off, when I have a really chunky hand, because I know sooner or later they're going to try to play back at me. It's just human nature. Ace-4, not going to get involved. I'm not sure how many of you guys play these 45-man sit and goes on full tilt poker, but they're like insanely soft. Basically just play ABC poker and then do pretty well on these. You'll definitely have a solid ROI. King Queen, it's a pretty good hand, 4-way pot, him being on a button, but it's just not worth calling at this point. As you can see, it would have been dominated. If Ace King, I have no intentions of folding this one. Got King on the other table. One thing that's important is not to bet too fast. Give away the strength of your hand. I'm gonna go ahead and call this. He definitely has a lot of weaker aces in his range. I think at the very least I'm flipping. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna check raise this guy. $45 for fourth place. He might have a hard time getting away from his hand if he has a queen. And I hold. Go ahead and get this one off, and I will bring this one down. I've actually been running pretty bad at these today. I've been taking a couple of bad beats for some big pots, but you'll have that. Got 23K in this one. I am the chip leader. Looks like everyone else is pretty much short stacked, but there's still quite a bit of play in this. The blinds only being 4 and 200. Got a 4x raise in early position. I personally don't like the 4x raise. I like doing 3x. Or even when antes are in play, doing something that's pretty close to pot size, which is about 3.5x. But at these levels, a lot of these players, they know a little bit about pot odds, but they don't completely understand it. Sometimes, they just don't want to fold, and they like to use that, the fact that they have some sort of, pot odds as an excuse to call. Let's see, I'm 6 of 14 in this, so no sense of desperation just yet. Go ahead and raise here. King 2 could very well be the best hand. Yes. I check raised this guy last time, so I'm gonna see if he'll go for it again. He's liable to call with just about anything. I'm pretty sure I have the best hand here, unless he was lucky enough to spike a 9. Yeah. Well, chip it. See this player, this DM Logan, he's just overly aggressive. No need to be that aggressive. No need to get out of line with hands like Queen 7. As you can see, I trapped him 2 times in a row. He's just, playing like a maniac. And I don't know what the hell this guy's doing. He min raises it. This guy moves all in and he folds. And it wasn't really that much more. So, safe to say this guy, he had squadouche. Which really makes no sense. I don't know. Ace 2 over here, not a great hand, but just can't let our stack get too low.